Welcome back. Can you believe we're already here? We've shared laughter, revisited treasured memories, and heard from just a handful of the many lives that have been touched over the years. But before we bring this celebration to a close, there's one last chapter, a few final messages, a few more smiles, and perhaps the most meaningful wishes of all. So, one last time, let's see who's waiting to say, Happy birthday. Welcome to the final part.
Maggie, you are celebrating 75 years on Earth. Oh my God, look at what the Lord has done. Maggie, thank you for being you. You are an awesome, wonderful woman of God. I could not have missed this opportunity to celebrate this 75th birthday with you and your beautiful audience. Maggie, I am so happy the day you took that leap of faith and decided to give me a chance of changing the trajectory of my life. I spent most of my high school years, secondary school at that time, with Maggie. She took a leap of faith. I think my mom would have told her about me, and based on what was going on in the ghetto where I lived off Waltham Park Road, it wasn't really a safe place for a young lady I will say with ambition, because I would have seen some things and heard some stuff, and I would have seen like young ladies and seen the path. It's just that path that most young ladies took, where they, by the time they get to maybe 15, 16, they're pregnant, having babies for somebody they shouldn't be having babies for anyway in the first place. But you know how it goes. And, if you're not strong, life just goes downhill from there. But my mom introduced Maggie to me. Of course, I wasn't there. And Maggie would have told her that, it was okay because she needed some company for Kim at the time. Kim was a baby. And I'm happy she took that leap of faith. I always felt like I was a part of the family. Maggie gave me lots of love, protection, food, shelter. Ooh, she took me to a lot of recitals, a lot of family get together. There was never a time that I didn't feel like I belonged. There was also Miss Millie there, and we just felt like family. It was so close-knit, and I thank God every day that for some reason you answered a call that you probably didn't know was a call, but that would have been a calling, and I'm thankful to God for that. Maggie, you're somebody that I emulate, as you moved so much with grace, integrity, and professionalism. Maggie, one of those things that I absolutely emulate about you is that you weren't one of those ladies that will have a bunch of people, that are coming over or talking on the phone, just to get yourselves into trouble. You know how ladies are. At some point somebody's going to say he say, she say, and a bunch of mix-up happen at that point. You were never that type, and I really admired that about you. I recall you taking us to a lot of recitals, a lot of family function. I felt so belong. I felt loved and cared for. And Maggie, for that, I am truly grateful. Maggie, I just want to let you know that the seed that you have planted in me have borne many, many, many fruits. Thank you for being so charitable. Thank you for answering the call of the Almighty, even though you might not have known at that time that it was a calling, but you saved one, and I appreciate that. Now that you are 75, wow, that's a milestone. I pray, God, that the Lord will bless you abundantly, that your store basket will never be empty. It should never be empty. There's so many that you can call upon, including myself. May your days be filled with lots of love, good health, and anything else that the Lord would want you to have. May the good Lord continue to just keep you in all the areas of your life in perfect peace. May your blessings will be so much that your children and your children will inherit what's there. Maggie, enjoy this 75th birthday. May God just bless and keep you. And I want to tell you thanks again. Thanks for being you. Thanks for answering the call of the Almighty. Thank you for changing a life. I know that even though we're not in your presence anymore, I know that your continued prayer that we will continue to be safe and blessed and of course saved. Yeah, we can't miss that part out. I know you're praying that all will be saved. May God save, and of course for those that are in the faith to continue to be strengthened in the faith. Enjoy your 75th birthday, Maggie, and may God bless and keep you. We love you as always. Mwah.
Hi, Auntie Maggie. This is your boy Philip. Just popping in to tell you happy 75th birthday. I am just in awe of your life and how you've lived it for the 26 years that I've known you. And I want to wish you a happy 75th birthday. I know it's been a whirlwind, a roller coaster, if you will, but God has kept you through, and you're seeing 75 years of life. I know you worked very hard to be where you are, and you've trusted God along the way. I just want to tell you thank you for pushing and for caring about me so deeply, making me feel like I'm a part of your family, and the love and care that you have shown me over the years. I'm a very small little boy to a man, and I really do appreciate the love that you have shown me and the extension of that love through your children in my life. The impact is, I don't even know what to say. The impact is really there. Like, I feel and hear your words and your motivation constantly. Keep on going, keep on pushing, keep on praying. And I just want to tell you thank you. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me, and I pray that the Lord keeps you for many more years. And I really want to tell you that I love you and I miss you, and I'll call you soon. Bye.
Happy birthday, Maggie. Today we celebrate not just your birthday, but the wonderful person you are. Your kindness and wisdom and friendship have touched so many lives, including mine. Thank you for all the love, laughter, and joy you've shared over the years. I wish you a day filled with happiness, surrounded by the people who love you most. May this year bring you good health, beautiful memories, and countless reasons to smile. Happy birthday, my work mom. You're truly a blessing, and I hope your special day is as wonderful as you are. Cheers to another 75 years. Cheers to a woman of God. Cheers to a beautiful soul.
My friend, Margaret Rose Lawrence, my forever friend, you have reached a milestone in your life. 75 years. Girl, 75 years. You are blessed, Maggie. You are a blessed woman. Every time I think of you, I think of Proverbs 31, the virtuous woman. Margaret, I love you. You know that you are my forever friend. You are my mother. I mean, Maggie, we go way, way back. Over 30 years. Over 30 years. I love you. I love you, and I pray that the Lord will continue to bless you, Maggie. You know, people see you, they don't realize the love that you have, you know, for people. Maggie, you have showed us love as me and my other work sisters and brothers. You know, you have showed us love. You know, while we just started working, you showed us love, you guided us. And I'm forever grateful. I will never forget you. Maggie, you are my friend. As I said, my forever friend. We are connected to our souls. Our souls are connected. All right? And I love you, my darling. I wish you many, many, many more years to come. Continue loving God. Continue showing love to us and others. Because that's the kind of person you are.
Hi everyone. Hi Auntie Maggie. This is your favorite. This is Shauna Anderson Guthrie. Oh Lord, I can't believe that my favorite aunt is celebrating such a big milestone, because in my eyes, she's forever young. Oh Lord, Auntie Maggie and I go back to 1997. That will be almost 30 years now. Gosh. I met Auntie Maggie in my first job, and that was at the Jamaica Biscuit Company Limited, famously called Excelsior. So my first day on the job, you know, I wasn't yet 18. And I remember I was standing at the notice board and, you know, reading and catching up to see what's happening, what's this place about and everything, just fasting, so to speak. And a lady walked past me and she tugged at the hem of my skirt and she said, "This not gonna work, you know, this not gonna work." So, you know, you're young and you're fiery, so I looked in her direction, but the look she gave me and how she said it didn't lend itself to any rebuttal, so to speak. So I swallowed up and cried inside. I felt a little way, but I said, "Oh my God." So I went home and I said it to my mother, and my mother said, "But me did don't tell you already, so me know where you come to me for." So mentally, I place these two people together. By midweek, I was told that I will be placed at the warehouse, and my 2-day knowledge reminded me that the same lady is at the warehouse. I said, "Lord have mercy, what is for me now?" Anyway, I went over there and, you know, she was busy. She walked the warehouse. She didn't sit. There was no desk. She was outside. When I got there, I thought I was early. I got there about 7:45. She was already there, counting off her stock and everything. The shutter was down and she was inside walking the grounds, sweating, doing her thing. When I went in, I said, "Good morning, miss." And she looked at me over her glasses. She said, "Morning, ma'am." "All right, you know why I'm already." So I said, yes. I said, "Okay, welcome." So, you know, she watched me and I tried to fit in and try to see how she and Paula and Lloyd and everybody just, you know, fans so Asquith and everybody and Paul and everybody, and how we, you know, how they gelled. So I, you know, did my own thing, you know. So about a month or two after that, you know, when you're young, the boys will come and the boys will look and the boys will fish. And one day, I think it was Lloyd who came over and was standing there and saying something. And I answered him. And the response I gave him, Maggie said, "That's right, my girl. Tell them say you're an idiot." I felt a little proud in myself, so. And from there onwards, it was always the case of Auntie Maggie protecting her girls. And by that I mean Paula, Marva, myself, Narlet. She was like the mother hen for us. And not the mother hen that helicopters around and, spoon feed you. No. It's the mother hen that teaches you how to handle yourself. Not to cower, not to back down. And a famous quote, and she's always saying this, and to this day, I hold it to be true. Be firm, be bold, be solid. Say what you mean and mean what you say, and don't play with nobody. And I have taken that on in every single thing I do. I left Jamaica Biscuit Company. Now I am an employer. I have my own business. But I tell people every day, and this is because of the teaching of Margaret Lawrence. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. My word is my bond. If I give you my word, you have my commitment. There have been many fond memories of Auntie Margaret and I. I can recall, when we celebrated her 50th birthday, when she had her long service award function at Jamaica Biscuit Company, surprise birthdays and things like that. But let me share something with you. Another thing that I have inherited from both Auntie Margaret and my mother, and that is, and I have two girls also, that is how you raise your children, how you raise your girls. And coincidentally, one of my daughters is now at Immaculate, as like Stephanie, alma mater. And my kids know that if I have to repeat myself, they're not going to like it. They know that when I say I am ready, and when I go in the car, and when I turn on the engine, they better be in the car or I am leaving them. And they have to find their way to school because I'm going to come and pick you up. They know that we're not playing with certain things. They know that I am in charge. They know that one government run this place. And you know where I got that from? Auntie Margaret. Nobody can run around or go around her or pull any wool over her eyes. She's firm. She's solid. She is, I am sure that she's a replica of Nanny the Maroon. And Auntie Margaret, I love you so, so much. There are two women in this world that I have the utmost respect for, that I don't argue with, I don't question. My mother and Auntie Margaret. Anything they say goes. Whatever they do, I admire. And Auntie Margaret, I love you. This has been a love for almost 30 years, and I will forever love you. Happy, happy, happy birthday. You're a Cancerian. I'm a Cancerian. So I have to grow the kids like how you grow your two. I love you beyond words. I love you so much. I pray that the good Lord bless and keep you, continue to make his face shine upon you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I think I said that before, but I want you to understand the impact you have had on my life. I want you to understand how much I love you. All right, so this video is just a little something, and to let the world know, and to let everyone who is willing to listen know how much I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Mwah! Love you, Auntie Margaret.
Hi Maggie, it's been a while. First of all, happy birthday to you. I feel very honored to be asked by Kim to be a part of this occasion. I've known you for over 30 odd years. We met in 1991 when I came to Jamaica Biscuit Company, where you were the warehouse supervisor. I was in HR. But Maggie, it was so easy for me to interact with you, even though we weren't in the same department. But you have such a very pleasant, amiable personality that it was easy for me as a newbie to to get close to you, because your personality was one that really was inviting, and I really appreciated that. I could feel comfortable with talk, we laugh, and and everything. We had our long chats in the pantry. Don't know if you remember, but we'd always sit in the pantry and chat and thing, mostly about the children. Oh gosh, not to mention, you always were talking about Kim and Steph. They were the apple of your eyes. I'll never forget how much you love those girls. So, on this your very special day, I wish you nothing but happiness, joy, laughter, health, strength, blessings. So you just have fun on this very blessed day, Maggie. And I wish that we could to see you soon, one day soon, in the near future. We can link up and chat some more. But you have done very well for 75 years, at that age, and still looking so ever young, ever charming. Yes, you were very charming, and everything that I can remember about you. So I am very honored to be a part of this special celebration. I'm very honored that Kim called me up to to partake in it in whatever way. And you just enjoy your day, and may God bless you and your family. Okay, have a great and blessed day, Maggie, and see you soon.
Hi everyone, this is Deidre, and I am so honored to be a part of this video montage celebrating our sweet, sweet Maggie Lou. What does Auntie Lou mean to me? Auntie Lou is the epitome of motherhood. The ability for one to love other people's children the way you love your own is a characteristic that is ingrained. That is something that only God can truly give to someone. So years ago, I was at the lowest point in my life, and this wonderful, amazing woman stepped in and held my hand and guided me through many, many dark days. Auntie Lou made a correction on our midday prayer line that absolutely changed my life. And it taught me something real. It's okay to correct. Many people stray away from correction thinking, oh my God, somebody just shamed me. But correction is always perfect when it's made out of love. Another thing Auntie Lou taught me was to be courageous enough to walk away from a situation at any age where you can no longer grow. I have watched Auntie Lou say boldly, this situation no longer serves me. I can no longer grow, and I'll walk away. Brave enough to start over. Auntie Lou, I love you, and I thank you for all you have done for me, for the nights that you prayed with me, for the days that you encouraged me, and for the days when you told me, come on, Deidre, pick yourself up. You can do it. When I think of the love that God has brought into my life through you, it oftentimes brings me to tears. Sometimes I'll say to Mom, I'm not going to talk to you right now. I'm going to call Auntie Lou. And she says, go ahead, go ahead. That's who you love anyways. And she is so right. I love you, Auntie Lou, and I thank God for you. If I were supposed to give you a message today, I would be forced to give you 2 scriptures. The first is that God will perfect all things that concerns you. And the second is that no good thing will God withhold from you. He will be your grace and he will be your glory. He will be your sun and he will be your shield. And no good thing will he withhold from you as you continue to walk uprightly before him. Thank you for correction. Thank you for courage. Thank you for love. Happy 75th birthday, sweet, sweet Auntie Lou. May God richly bless you. May you live long. May you prosper and be in good health as your soul prospers. Mother to many, darling, sweet Auntie Lou to me. Happy birthday. I love you.
Happy birthday to my wonderful church sister and my wonderful sister in Christ and my best friend, a woman of God, always talking, always speak the truth from her heart. Even if she has to stand alone where the truth is concerned, she always speak the truth. I love you so much, my sister, a woman that would always want to be around. One of her favorite word, me I say we God want me to say, I God me I listen to. As long as God is pleased with me, I am okay. Wishing you many, many more years without any pain. I know you will be pampered by your children and grandchildren. Have a wonderful birthday, and remember we have a date at Mineral Bath or Fort Clarence Beach.
Sister Larry, I've known her for the past 15 years. She is an encourager. She loves the Lord and she loves people. She is kind. May the Lord continue to bless and keep her. One day we were going somewhere and it looked like she was going to miss the turn, and I said to her, Sister Lawrence, you missed the turn. She said, Rhoda, I know where I'm going. You're driving, and we have a big laugh, and before all merry day. Happy birthday, Sister Lawrence. May the Lord bless and keep you. And I love you.
Miss Lawrence, Auntie Margaret, big 7-5. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy 75th. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you live to see many more. You get a little pass today to have some sweets. Hope you have a good day.
Hey Mom, I want to say happy birthday on this big milestone. You are blessed and I know that you are loved by so many. I just want to wish you a happy birthday and pray that you live to see many more filled with God's richest blessings and all the love in the world. We'll see each other very soon and we'll begin to make our own memories. So the next one, I can have funny stories and memories to speak on. Love you. See you soon. Bye.
Hi, Grandma. I am your granddaughter, Kali Skies, and your favorite. Grandma, you have been so good to me, and I really appreciate you. I want to make you know that all the memories we have shared eating mangoes together and laughing in the house and spending time with you are some of my favorite memories. They mean so much to me, and I love you so much, Grandma, from the bottom of my heart. There is so much I could say about you. Honestly, I could spend an entire hour talking about you, how special you are to me. You have always made me feel loved, cared for, and important. Grandma, you are very special to me. And I hope today is a wonderful and memorable day for you. I hope this message brings you smiles and reminds you of all the beautiful memories you shared and all the videos that were put together for you. May God continue to bless you with good health, happiness, and many years of love and laughter. Thank you, Grandma, for everything, and I love you so much. And come blow out your candle. Happy birthday, Grandma!
Hi, Grandma. This is your only grandson here. I just wish you a happy birthday and many, many more. I just want to thank you for picking me up from school, cooking for me, all the gifts you have given me. I just thank you for everything they have done for me. Oh, Grandma, I forgot. You taught me how to play dominoes. Thank you for that. I remember one time we were playing dominoes with Callis, and Callis did thief. Callis always thief in our games. And I just thank you for the times that we get to relax, like when we're in the supermarket, and I can talk to you whenever I need to. I just hope that God guides you and keeps you, and he will cover you under his blood. And I wish you have many, many more birthdays. Bye, Grandma.
As you've just seen, a life isn't measured by the number of years we live, but by the lives we touch. Today, we've heard just a few of the countless stories, memories, and moments that make you so deeply loved. May this new chapter bring you continued health, abundant joy, endless laughter, God's richest blessings, and of course, plenty of sweet mangoes. From all of us whose lives you've made brighter, happy 75th birthday. We love you more than words can say.